Hey guys, this is Snake Eyes, and I'm bringing you Game 4 of 4 games that I played on February 20th, 2011. This is on the map Little House on the Prairie. And using an ACR with red dot sight as my primary, and AA-12 shoddy with extended mags for my secondary. Get to the side of the map that I like to control, and I'm patrolling back and forth looking to see if I can find somebody to take out. Going back and forth, and somehow or other I get a friend of mine behind me and he takes me out with a sniper gun. So, enemy UAV spotted. Knowing that he's on that side of the map, I decide to patrol the other side of the map. This is another area I like to utilize. And I'm kind of watching the flash fire from the other side of the area that I'm in. I know somebody's over there, it's just they're in a spot where I can't quite reach. There's a spawn point where that guy just came out of, so that's usually where I'm catching people as they spawn and they come out from the trench. I'm taking them out. So it seems to be working out pretty well. I've gotten burned here before where people come out and make a very quick U-turn and go left or right, and they come up to this area that I'm in and take me out. So as soon as seeing that smoke grenade, I immediately get up and make sure that that's not going to happen. Right there I see flash fire coming from the Gatling gun over there, and take that individual out without even seeing them. Right here I try to take out the guy out in the middle of the field, and he's smart, waits until I get done with my magazine, and then pops up and takes me out while I'm in the middle of reloading. But I pay him right back. So for you guys who've watched my games in the past, or for people who are just now starting to watch, question for you, maybe you can put a response or a comment on this video, but how many of you are using headphones? If you are using headphones, how many of you are using Dolby Pro Logic with either a 5.1 or 7.1 setup? I would be curious to know how many of you guys on the PC side are using that setup or not. And if you're on an Xbox or PlayStation, let me know what kind of headsets you guys are using. As I mentioned in the previous video, I'm looking into switching over to console, and I will most likely be getting a nice set of 7.1 surround sound headsets. I'm torn right now between the Turtle Beach Air Force DX11s or the Logitech, I forget what model they are, but it's like their high-end model that are like, oh, I don't know, 120, 150 bucks. So I do know it's an investment that you can utilize for something other than just video games. Quite often I'm watching movies on my PC. I have a 32-inch LG display that I recently moved over to. It took me a little while to get used to playing games on a 32-inch display, coming from two 19-inch monitors that I had set up between two PCs. So I just wanted more screen real estate to utilize how I wanted to utilize it, with a display that I could switch between inputs and get the most out of my desktop area. I'm using a LG 32-inch with a 120 Hz refresh rate, so works quite well as a monitor for gaming without too much flicker or pixelation when you're doing a lot of fast action, so it's working out pretty good for me. But yeah, the headset thing's got me interested to know what you guys are using or what your friends may be using that's working out really well for them. I'm also looking into getting, as I mentioned in the previous video, some kind of a gaming keyboard. It doesn't need to be a full keyboard. All it needs to have is just, you know, the directional keys and maybe some programmable keys. I don't really need the use of macros, so that might be just a plus. But anyways, finish out the game with a 30-2. It was a pretty decent game. Once you get your air support up on that map, it's hard to stop somebody. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Hope to hear your input on my questions. Thanks.